What's up, Marvel fans? This is Dan Series, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the pictures that have come out today from the new Avengers film. So yeah, around couple yesterday and also around today, we've got some pictures that have been put on the internet, and it's got all bunch of the characters we got in a Avengers 4. So let's go through this then. So let's start with our yesterday's one. So they first started showing off Captain America with his now he's going to back to his Captain America mantle, and we see now that it's the one I've discussed about before, but now it's now showing us in person, like with with Chris Evans in the suit, so he is going to have that. And from this, it does look good. I mean, I could see more closer now with the costume, and it does pretty look good. And they finally given him the comic book accurate kind of costume. It's what I mean is like he's got like these this pattern kind of thing on his top, on the front and the side, on the shoulder really. So they're finally giving him that. That's the only difference things have added in. Now you could see a little bit of those from the Infinity War, like on the whip areas, and you could see that. But now looks like they're going to finally show that off in this film. So that's pretty cool. And obviously he's got his helmet back, so that's pretty cool on that one. Now, when it came to today's one, we got another Captain America one, but we get like the full-on body of him, and there's not really much difference really from the trousers and the boots. It's just the same thing really. He's just got the same thing, but as I said, the difference he's going to have with the costume is that pattern stuff on his body and the shoulder pad. And also as well, he does also have his A symbols back there and the star thing, so that's pretty cool. And also with it, they show us a picture off with Thor, but nothing different here. So Thor still got the same look what they had in the Infinity War, so there's nothing much different. I mean, not as I can see. I mean, he's still got the same cape, the body armor, the trousers, boots, and the arm bit. The axe looks the same, so there's nothing much different with him. Now, another one they showed off was War Machine, and now we get to see a more close-up of War Machine. Now, not with the actor in the War Machine suit. It's just like it's a concept art one, and looking at the suit with it's clear and not pixely. It looks pretty cool actually. It's very different to a suit he's had so far in the films. I mean, I like the idea of how the suit looks. It really looks very different. I mean, it's very different to any Iron Man suit we've seen so far, even his as well. But on there you can see his laser cannon. Well, he's gonna have like a laser cannon, as you see there. So that's pretty cool. He'll have like the guns on his side, on his arms again. Well, I can see it on his right arm, but oh no, I'll tell you about it. He's gonna have it in his left one as well. The leg part, how the legs look, they look pretty cool. As I said, they're very different to other suits. The pad shoulders look pretty cool. I love the chest bit. The chest really looks amazing. It's like this time he ain't got like a circle chest there. He's kind of like up there. He's got like a half of a circle thing, so that's pretty cool. Mask wise, it's got a bit of a difference to it as well, so that's pretty cool. And he still kept the same colours, he's black and all that, so I'm really looking forward to when I see that in action. And hopefully, when it comes to the first trailer, hopefully we get to see that in little action, but I want to hold my breath on that one. Then also, we got some photos of Brie Larson in her Captain Marvel costume, and nothing much there. There's no really difference, so there ain't really any difference to her costume for this film. I mean, it seems it's just going to be the same costume he's going to get in her own film. Then there are some more pictures they sent now, like concept art wise, and they've released some Thanos ones. Now these ones, it's all pixelated, so I can't really make out the look of it. But it's an armor we've already seen from the Avengers film. But it's showing again that he's going to have that and the double blades we've seen before. Now, I am curious if this is actually happening, because it still questions me a bit about that bit, really, because I thought when the Russo's brothers revealed out, like, saying why Thanos ain't got armor in the Avengers film, they said because when he collects the stones, he feels like he doesn't need armor. So I find it weird that because he's got all the stones now, why is he getting armor back on? I mean, what, does he feel like he's powerless now because what he just did? Or, I don't know, or maybe, as I made my own theory earlier, I said to myself, what if he's done that because after what Thor nearly did to him, like nearly killing him, he might have thought, ooh, I don't want to take that risk again if I'm facing him again. I need armor to protect me. So, maybe that's one of the reasons why, so he can make sure he doesn't get stabbed again. And his armor might just, stop the stop a weapon. So, that could explain that. Then we're going to look at Black Widow close up to her face, and looks pretty cool what we've seen so far from concept art. She's going to dig the red hair again, and she's going to go back to the black costume, and obviously she's going to have those stick things again now. With the red hair, I mean, she's got the red hair, but how she started is going to be different, and doesn't look bad. I mean, she ain't going to have, like, always, like, the hair's, like, hanging out. It's, like, this time it's, like, one side there's nothing hanging out, but then there it's, like, there's a bit of long hair coming out. And I think when we first saw a concept art with the group, with some of the survivors, I'm sure she was going to have, like, a ponytail this time around when she's in this. So, yeah, I think that's what they were doing. And now, let's move on to the last two they release. And I wanted to say these to last because these are very, very good, really. So, they have shown us that looks like Iron Man's going to get a new suit. So, he is going to dig a new costume. Now, sadly with this, the body part and the whole body with the legs and arms, they digitalize it, so you can't really see it properly, but it seems like they're going to give him the classic kind of Iron Man look. Excuse me. Because I know in the very, very old comics, like, his colour-wise, he's still at the same colour as that red and gold, but it's like the whole body's got red, and the shoulder, the one around here is gold, and here's like red. It's like on the other side as well. And then for the legs, it's like the gold comes down first, and then to the legs, feet part, to the bottom legs and the feet part, this is going to be Thor and red. And it was something that he had, like, from the classic comics, the very, like, before we got, like, the suit he got in 2008 one, well, before that era. So that's pretty cool they want to do that, and I mean, it's really good as well, because don't forget, he was the start of the MCU, and I've heard this is going to be his last film, so they might have thought, hey, what about his last appearance, we give him the classic Iron Man look one. I mean, when he came to his first film, I never thought that was kind of like the classic one. I mean, yeah, he had the colours, but where the colours were, there was like, that colour wasn't there on the classic costume, so it seems like they're doing that for this one. And I think, as armour-wise, I think it's going to have the same looking style he had in Infinity War. I mean, the mask, it's got the same look, but I think the body's going to go for the same look as well. So, yeah, until they do release a proper picture without the digital bit, then I can go through that again then and say, like, is it going to be like the Avengers Infinity War suit or not? Then our last one. We have got our first look, and sadly, it's all digital as well. Now we get our first look at Hawkeye's costume, but not as Hawkeye, as Ronin. Yes, I brought this up before that we heard that Hawkeye in the film was not going to be Hawkeye. He was going to become his other hero ego, Ronin. I think I'm saying his name right. Ronin. Yeah, I'm not saying. Oh, I am saying it right. I'm thinking of Ronin. But anyway. So, yeah, we finally get to see the look of his costume. Well, sort of, but as I said, it's like, there's some bits, like, blocking the full-on look of it, like, the pixel-wise. But anyway, we can see that he's got, the costume looks like his comic book counterpart. You got, like, the gold, the black, and the body armor, well, the armor bits, well, like, around his arms and the feet. They look accurate, they do. And it's also confirmed that he is going to have his sword in this film, so that's going to be pretty cool. I was curious about that first when I'll bring back up again the concept of picture with all the heroes. And when we first saw him in the picture, and he looked like he had his bow and arrow, I was like, oh, is he not going to have the sword just like his comic book counterpart did? But now he is. But it seems like they're going to change one bit of the costume. It seems like he's not going to wear a mask. It looks like he's going to be wearing a hood instead. But when I look at it again now, I think it seems like he is going to wear a mask, but it's not just going to be a mask. It looks like it'll be a mask and a hood at the same time. So, and it doesn't look like the mask will be comic book counterpart wise. So, it seems like he'll have a mask and he'll have his actual eyes will be out. It's not like the eyes will be like, you know, like the goggles or whatever you call them covering his eyes. So he won't have that. Now with the hood bit, I don't really mind. I mean, it's something new. What they wanted to do with the costume. I mean, and this is going to be its first live appearance. So, hey, if they want to put this one with a hood because he didn't have that in the comics, doesn't mind me. As long as the whole costume looks comic accurate, I'm down with that. And then we do get another one of that, but it's in a different pose. He's like he's up in the air and he's got his sword on. It's like he's preparing to attack someone. On the other one, the first one I was on about, he does have his sword out, but he's got like a guard or like in a pose to like he's preparing to fight someone. But then there is another one, but it's like it's showing us like artwork we've seen before, and just like the Iron Man ones, the Iron Man one and Hawkeye's one. So really, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Now, sadly, I wish the Walden and the Iron Man suit was not digitally, so we could see the costume properly, and even Thanos's. But well, I've discussed about Thanos's one before, but it would have been nice for the other two to have non-digitally. But I'm hoping when they do update this info or release actual photos of those, then I will do another video of it and give more details what they look like, and compare Iron Man's one to the Infinity War one. So yeah, that's it here, guys. So if you do want to see these photos for yourself, I will leave the link to my Marvel Facebook page down in the description below, so you can have a look for yourself. And after you do have a look at them, leave your comments down below. What do you think of them? I mean, do you like the look like the Iron Man one? I mean, I know it says digitally, but to me, it seems all that's going to be smart. And even Walden's like... Also, give your own thoughts on the other characters, like War Machine's one now, because that is clearer now, we can see that one. So, give your thoughts on that. Also, give this video a thumbs up, and share this out to your friends. Now, if your friends do like this video, then they can subscribe to our channel, and they can keep up to date to, you know, I mean, Marvel and Transformers stuff. And also, if you are new to this channel, this is what I do. I do Marvel and Transformers Cinematic Universe news. I also do the trailers, TV spot, clips, and spoiler reviews. Trailers, obviously the non-spoilery one. I mean, trailers, I do them all the time. Except for the non-spoilery ones. That goes for the clips and TV spots. I'm hoping for TV spots and clips, I'll do one of them each. Like just one clip and one TV spot. But I can't make any promises. But I'm hoping I can do it for the Cat and Marvel one. But I'll just have to wait to see. And last but not least, if we want to jump to my last Marvel video, when I discussed about Loki and Scarlet Witch getting their own show, click here. My channel. Make sure you click the bell so you can be notified when my new videos are up. And here to jump to the Bumblbee's trailer reaction video. You will love that one if you haven't seen it yet. So that's really, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Peace.